A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll manage to get... Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Gun. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's going to be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Taking up. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Give them 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. 11, 12, 12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Let's go.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll get about 4 out of that one, and that should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. He'll drop to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Cooper going in motion. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Back to the air one more time. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. That one's on Orlando Brown Jr. Here's Burrow. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's second down.
I I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On fine, ready?
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the ground is H.A. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Viking, 18.
Now, faking the give. It is brought in the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Behind.
Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here we go.
2nd down. Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here we go.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down, as this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Get set. 11. Behind.
A give here to Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
On 1, ready?
They face 2nd down and 7.
11 empty.
They
11
bring
empty.
Chase in
11
motion.
empty, 11 empty.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Florida.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Cooper going in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Once again, it's Achane. Up the sideline to the 15. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go, shot. Take go.
Throwing now from the gun. That's taken in by Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding space at the 40. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
Ready. Go check. Go check. Ready.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle. Taken in by Cooper. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Set. Go.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Here we go.
Burrow now. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. As he'll punt it away for the second time. Now Tony to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A 15-yard loss brings up third down.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. They'll toss it here to Achane. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 39-yard line.
On one, right?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Shot.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Gun. Stop. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
11. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Cooper. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll run on second down. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. He'll look to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the first down, and it sets up fourth down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. So, three-quarter. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Sutton. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
12.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He goes right back to Sutton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field,
Here we go.
there's no mistaking who it is.
12. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. The catch made there by Sutton. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
11.
2nd down, Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now. Check.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll motion over Metcalf. On the carry, here's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Achane, a first down, and then some. And he's going to take this all the way home. De'Von Achane. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are able to extend the lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Let's get set.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On 2, ready? Here we go. Got it.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Gun.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38. Move those chains. First down. So this one in the win column for the Steelers.